Hi, welcome to this Gateway Flipped Classroom video. In the Developing Speaking section in Unit 8, you heard people discussing different outdoor activities. Often, when we describe and discuss 2 or 3 different things, we need to make comparisons between them. Of course, there are many different ways of making comparisons. With nouns, we can obviously use more, but we can also use less and fewer. The difference between the two is that we use less with uncountable nouns and fewer with countable nouns. So we say, young people spend significantly less time outdoors, because time here is uncountable. But we say, far fewer young people walk nowadays, because people are countable. Another way of making comparisons or saying that things are similar or not is using the same or not the same with as. So we can say, it's not the same doing sport indoors as being outside. We can use as to say that 2 things are the same. And we can use not as or not so as to say that the second thing is more interesting, expensive, active, etc. than the first thing. So we can say, young people aren't nearly as active as they used to be. Or, young people aren't nearly so active as they used to be. Notice that we can use so with not, but we can't use it with the affirmative. So we can't say, young people are so active as they used to be. We can use double comparatives to talk about continuing changes. So we could say, more and more young people are starting to do outdoor activities again. We can use double comparatives with nouns, as in the last example, or we can use them with adjectives. So we can say, the situation is getting more and more difficult. With short adjectives, we repeat the comparative form. So we say, they're getting fitter and fitter. To talk about 2 things happening together, we can use this structure. So for example, we could say, the harder you train, the fitter you get. When we're making comparisons, we can use different words and expressions to modify the comparison. With basic comparatives, we can use words such as considerably, a great deal, significantly, far, a lot, a bit, or slightly. So we can say, it's considerably better to be breathing fresh air than to be stuck inside all day. Or, it's far better, or a great deal better, for example. Meanwhile, with superlatives, we can use by far. So we can say, by far the most popular pastimes are things you usually do indoors. And we can use nearly with the expression as, not as, or not so as. So we said before, young people aren't nearly so active as they used to be. Talking about outdoor activities, I spend most of my time indoors, usually in a classroom or sitting in front of a computer, writing. But I agree that it's considerably better to be breathing fresh air than to be stuck inside all day. That's why I make sure I get outdoors and do as much sport as I can. I enjoy hiking, but my favourite outdoor activity is running. Running can significantly improve your health. And as far as I'm concerned, it's by far the best way to beat stress. So if you don't already run, go on, get your trainers on and give it a try. It might even help you to concentrate on your English homework. Thanks for watching. See you soon.